All right, finally got another light bulb installed up there, so it's a little brighter. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this head torn apart and see what we find. Get the blocks LMAs put in. Get ready to fix some of these bolt holes, and if we get deep in here and we have to pull this head off for some reason, which I really hope not, but if we do, hopefully if it's for a good reason and not a bad reason, even if it's for an investment, we don't want to damage the motor if we're going big boost. So I'm going to go ahead and just dive right in. It's an LMA assembly setup. I mean, it's really simple. There's 100 YouTube videos on how to do it. I want to sit here and bore you out on every nut and bolt, take this off, because I can really just walk you through it in like 5 minutes. But so I'm just going to go ahead and just dive right in, and if I see anything out of the ordinary, I'll point it out. But rather than that, I don't want to bore you out on just talking you through how to just tear apart to put LMAs in here. So yeah, rather than that, I'm going to go ahead and just jump right in, see what we find. So I'll just put you on a time lapse, and I'll stop it every now and then and just kind of guide you through what I find and yada yada yada. So enough jibber jabber. Let's just go ahead and have some fun with it. So first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and just remove the timing belt. Then we're going to pop off all these 12s, 10s, remove all the top caps, get the VTEC solenoid out of the way, and then I will show you the next step real quick, and then we'll get to removing the shafts out, and we'll get to replacing the LMA. So I'm going to go ahead and put you on a time lapse. Like I said, it's already in TDC, by the way. Well, it's not in top dead center because it came not top dead center, but it's close enough. Just going to yank this belt off and just keep going at it. So get this all torn apart, and then I'll let you know where we're at. So I'll put you on a time lapse. Super simple. So we got the cams out, everything's laid out over here. Now I'm going to go ahead and walk you through to get the shafts out for the wash motion assembly, the LMAs, and just got to get this cover off and then pull these two caps off, pull the VTEC solenoid off, pull the back two caps off, and then there's these two pins here. I'm not sure I can't remember the thread size, what they said, but I found the perfect tool. And if you have a GoPro, just use this. This actually threads right into there perfectly. Look at that. Just use your GoPro handle that tightens up everything. Look at this. Bam! Pulls it right out. So, not sure 100% what thread pitch that is. I can't remember what they said. But use your little GoPro handle on the side of your camera. I mean, I got like 30 of these. So I'll keep one in my toolbox as a tool for removing the pins for LMAs. I mean, that's very convenient when you can't find anything. Just use your little handle, and it's got a nice little grip on there. I mean, some people are saying using a bolt, a nut, or something, whatever, and then like a pair of pliers, whatever. But check this out. I mean, you just literally just can screw that in there. Done. Bam. So GoPro approved, I guess. So yeah, put you back on the time lapse, and get these all all out. Like I said, all you gotta do is pull these two out here, the caps, VTEC solenoid, slide the shafts out. Then we'll start zip tying all these individual rocker assemblies together, lay them all out individually the way they go, and then we'll pull the LMAs out. So super simple, but yeah, perfect tool. Love it. Honestly, I just looked over and I was like, I wonder if that'll fit, and it fits. So I'll keep that with me. So yeah, get back at it, put you back on time lapse, and if I find anything else cool, I'll let you know. Okay, so real quickly, got the two caps off here. I laid everything out. As you can see, I kind of keep everything organized, same size, same thing. Try to keep everything straight and simple. So real quick, I took a bolt off one of my, ouch, fender's falling off. I gotta fix that. Took a bolt off one of my low control arms that I use. It'll thread right into the shafts of where the roller assembly goes into. So the rocker arms, not roller assembly, the rocker arms. So it fits perfectly in there. I don't know if you can see that. Goes right there. And you can pull straight out. So real slowly, I'm going to go ahead and pull this out. The reason why I like to keep it top dead center too, so the pin is straight up when it comes out at the very top. See that right there, the hole? That way you know that pin that was right there will line up. So when you want to go back in, you want to go straight back in. Try to keep it top dead center as possible. So I'm going to go ahead and lay this one out on the back cam real quick. Set you down. This. So I'm gonna lay her right here. So I know it goes with that cam. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing to the other side on the exhaust. Just thread that right in there like that. Nice and easily. We're gonna pull, nice and gentle. Comes right out. Like again, see the hole straight up. So when you go back in, you want it to be straight up with it. So let's go ahead and lay that out. Then I'll start pulling out the rocker arms and then zip tie those together. So I'm gonna just unthread this, set her right here. So I'm gonna keep her like that. Another tool I can use. Two good tools to keep in the garage. Just let you know. So now that those are out, so I'm going to go ahead and take each set of these assembly of rocker arms, and we're going to go ahead and zip tie them together and keep those together, and we're going to lay them back out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And don't get them mixed up. I mean, I just don't want to get it mixed up. It's not a super big deal, but I don't like to mix my stuff up. If it comes apart, I want it to go together the exact same way. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pull these out and zip tie them together, and I'll show you where we're at on that. All right, so I got everything laid out to the T. Now if you see, I got these all zip tied together. All the pins are still in there, and the VTEC pins that engage VTEC. See how they slide out? I'm sorry, there you go. See how they slide out like that? Make sure you don't lose those. So make sure they all are in there, and I got them all facing the way they should be facing, as if this was all assembled into one. Okay, so this is supposed to be a fully built head, not fully built head. The thing is though, no ARPs. They didn't even put ARP head bolts in there. So I'm not sure if he wants to pull the head off and do that, which I would recommend, because I would not trust these. I would probably go ahead and do all that. We're gonna replace these LMAs. It's super simple. You just pull them out, put the new ones in though. But either way, we're gonna place these LMAs. It's super simple. Find some pliers. I'm just gonna pull them out just like that. And where's my box ones? Okay, so you can see the difference here. This is like a hydraulic style. This is a straight spring. No, these things stick pretty bad and they click sometimes, but we're going to upgrade these to the block style, and then all you got to do is just drop them straight in just like that, and you do that to all of them. Just pull them each out like that, drop another one in. And yonder. So we'll do all that and then reverse the process of putting everything back together, which I'll get to that on another video. I'm just guess as it's getting late. Hi. It's getting late. I just want to show you what I got going on today and getting this thing torn apart, see what kind of other things we find. I got everything I need to get the bolts fixed. LMAs will get finished replaced tomorrow. We'll get everything back together. Maybe he might, which I'm going to talk to the person that owns the motor and see if he wants to pull the head off and just completely redo it, because I don't feel safe sending this on boost with stock head bolts. I don't feel safe sending it on boost with these valve springs, because it's definitely not going to make the RPM and the boost that we want. It will definitely lift the head. It will not last. So I'll see what he wants to do. And yeah, that's a wrap for the night. I'm tired. So check this out though. Quick run through. Pull your valve cover off. You're gonna pull your time belt, set it top dead center. Pull your belt off. You're gonna go ahead and pull all the bolts off to these 12s, the 10s. VTEC solenoid. You know, I laid everything out nice and simple, and you can't go wrong. It's really easy. And I'll show you what I got going on out here. It's raining though. You need to get this single cam motor put in this car that just got delivered. So I'll be swapping out all this stuff, cleaning this whole engine bay up over the next weekend, and get it back to running. So that's a little side project because I need the money as well, and he needs to get his car going, and I got a motor for him and trans. So we're gonna swap that all over this weekend. So I'll make a little video of that, but I'm trying to stick to getting this build done, because this build has been through some freaking hell. Broken bolts, timing was out. I mean, it's endless. So Yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight, guys. I got a lot of other stuff going on. I'm gonna go ahead and try to keep up with this over the week, and we'll get the thing back together. More race car parts coming. Check it out. Got the 1320 turbo manifold ready to be put on eventually here soon. Bunch of more race goodies. Yeah, like I said, sorry for the long night, but we're gonna go ahead and finish up, close it down. See you on the next video. Sorry I haven't posted anything in the last couple weeks. Like I said, kids, helping people out, car life, I mean, it's just everything. Work, I'm working around the clock to keep bringing you guys content as much as possible. And on top of that, waiting for car parts. Waiting for car parts has been a struggle too, so yeah, and the weather doesn't treat you very well when you're working out of your driveway 3 cars deep. But it is what it is. So yeah, stick around, guys. We'll keep going at this, get built, get ready to make some boosts, and more stuff coming. So thanks, guys. See you on the next episode.